Hey BTV fans, this is Thomas. We're here doing a bat rep. Sean farmed it out to me this week. I'm here with Rob. Wave at the camera, Rob. Hey Rob.
How's it going?
Here's what we're going to be playing. I got my stuff here on the left. I got Space Marines. This is the list I just came back from Feast of Blades with. Had a good time playing there. So what it is two 10-man tactical squads with, this is regular Space Marine Codex by the way, with missile launcher and melt-a-gun, and then two 10-man stern guard squads with two combi meltas, two melt-a-guns, three combi flamers. Vulcan, his Stan, is leading my army, and then a 5-man stern guard unit with two meltas and two combi meltas, three thunder fire cannons, and three separate Typhoon missile launcher land speeders, 5 drop pods. Rob, tell me what you got.
Well, what we have here is the company command squad with 4 sniper rifles, a mass officer of the fleet astropath. Then we have 3 Lehman Russ tanks, 1 with demolisher, 2 battle cannons.
Are they separate?
They are all separate.
All separate.
All separate. We have a Lord Commissar with camo cloak and power fist.
Okay.
Reason being, it's kind of shifty. He can give the camo cloak ability to whatever squad he's joined with, which gives us the platoon company with 4 platoons, platoon command with 4 flamers, and the commander has a power fist and melta bombs.
Okay.
Other than that, they're all generic. We have 2 veteran squads with 2 meltas in each, and then we have 6 vendettas.
All right.
Squadrons of 2.
Squadrons of 2. All right. That's pretty gross. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what we're playing. Rob, you want to roll the dice? And we'll get a game going here. So the first die is our mission. It's a 2. I believe that's the kill points. I could be wrong here. We're going to look. Hold on a second. So deployment is 2 as well. So that's a 1. So Dawn of War. So we have the old style pitched battle and then old style kill points. So, but obviously with the added 6th edition stuff. So here's the table we're playing on over here. We're going to play on this industrial factory landscape here with lots of pillars and stuff. Should be kind of a fun time. So let's go ahead and roll for table edge, Rob. Who gets to choose their table edge first? Rob rolled a 3, and I've got a 6. So I got to choose my table edge first, and then we'll go for who gets to go first. I think that I'm going to choose. I think I'm going to choose this table edge over here. There's lots of big stuff here that kind of would block my line of sight for my thunderfire cannons. I want to try and avoid that. So I'm going to take this table edge here. And then you want to roll to see who gets to go first. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, well, it's all right. You rolled. You got a 5. I got a 5 as well. You've got a 6. I've got a 2. So you can choose to go first or second, Rob.
I will choose to go second.
Rob is choosing to go second. Okay, so Rob will go second. I get first turn. That means I deploy first, and then we need to do warlord traits real quick. So get the warlord traits going. I believe that's on page 111. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go with a personal trait. You know what, I'm going to go with the strategic traits just to try it out. I got a 6 on the strategic traits. Let's see, that one's the during deployment, before deploying infiltrators, and before scouts redeploy, you can do one of the following: redeploy one of your units 3d6 inches of its current position, or redeploy 3 units, each with d6 of their current position, all roll separately. These cannot take the unit out of their deployment zone. And Rob, which one are you rolling on?
Honestly, I have not played that many 6th edition games, so I will just try command traits. See what I can get there. Got a 4.
What is it?
Master of the Vanguard. Your warlord and all friendly units within 12 inches roll an extra die when they run, using the highest.
Great. That's cool. All right, so awesome. I will deploy, and then he'll deploy, and we'll come back to see if he seizes the initiative if he wants to, though he chose to go second, so I assume he's probably not going to seize the initiative.
Nope.
And we'll go from there. Okay, we need to roll on a 1 through 4. It's night fight on the first turn. If not, then we start rolling for it turn 5 through 7. So no night fight turn 1. Sorry, I misspoke. I said 1 through 4. What I meant was 4 through 6. The higher, 4 or better. you get Night and Fight turn 1. 1 through 3, you don't, as per the rule book. So ignore what I said, and yeah. Anyway, I'm silly. Rob's making fun of me. Okay. Alright guys, here we go. We got set up. So I deployed first. I have a Thunderfire cannon here in the corner, giving it kind of a wide view. We'll get an idea of what it can see there. So, then one of my Typhoon missile launchers, Typhoons. Here's the second Thunderfire, kind of taking up the center of the map here. So it kind of has like a center view there. And then the third one here is kind of doing the same thing as the other. It's got the angle that goes and can see, you know, all that stuff. And then here's the third Typhoon missile launcher. So Robert, where did you set up?
I have set up, put 2 platoon squads together, so
Okay.
20-man squad here around Lehman Russ battle tank, right
Alright.
here on the back corner. The Lord Commissar has joined another 20-man platoon squad. He has the camo cloak, so everyone has stealth. He also has a power fist, another Lehman Russ battle tank. They're bubble wrapping.
Okay.
You have a Demolisher Lehman Russ battle tank all by itself, kind of hugging the wall a bit there. I'm afraid of Meltas. And then we have the 4 sniper rifles with the company command squad hiding back here.
Hide back there. Okay, cool. So did you want to attempt to seize the initiative?
No, sir.
Okay, so it is my turn 1. I'll go ahead and move. Alright, so I have a 1-drop pod that I'm going to drop right about here. We're trying to make sure I don't fall off the table edge there. This has 10 tactical, or sorry, it has 10 stern guard in it. Not with Vulcan. It will hit exactly there. So I'll get those guys out and then we'll go on to the next one.
Yeah, I have to get that all worked out.
Okay, here we go. So second drop pod, I'm going to do the we're going to do the 5-man squad. We're going to do it right here. Yeah, right like that. Right like that. That will hit as well. So they'll get out. Alright, so there they are. They got out. They're going to just try and melt this tank down here. And then my third one, I'm going to put it right about there. Maybe a little closer, right about there. And of course it goes back 9 inches, which is good for Robert and bad for me. So I'll move that and get my guys out. Alright, so I got these guys out. This is where it dropped. I got to see if the vehicle breaks its gun when it comes down. It's coming down into that area terrain. Nope. Oh, sorry.
It's a 5.
We're okay there. Alright, so now let's do some shooting. We've got...
Where do you want to start?
We'll start over here with these stern guards since we're standing here. So we've got 2 Meltas and 2 Commie Meltas. They're all within 6 inches. So they're going to try and blow that tank up.
I'm going to get a better angle on that. Second. I feel like there should be some epic music playing to all this.
It's possible, yeah.
Alright, where are you rolling the dice?
Right here. And we're twin linked because of Vulcan. So 3 hits.
Okay.
1 will miss. First one will pin you with an 11. Second one will pin you with an 11. Holy cow. And the third one will pin you with an 8. So 3
So
pins.
8 plus 8. Now, am I getting any cover from the... Well, is enough of the tank exposed?
Those are 20 from. It's the way to look at it is it you get 25% cover from the guy, or 25% obscured from the guys that are firing at you.
Well,
We're gonna go ahead and say yes for the sake of fun. So go ahead and make 3 5-up cover saves.
if I could borrow the dice, please?
Yeah.
Here we go. Come on.
So you've covered 1.
1. So taking 2 penetrating hits.
2 penetrating
with
hits.
AP1, so there's plus 2 to whatever you roll.
It will explode on
6
a
and
6.
3.
How far does it explode?
2 inches, just enough to hit my guys, not his.
2, 3,
You
4,
lucky punk.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of your guys.
Ouch. Just a moment while we grab some more.
Okay, so here's the 9 dice being forced to wound you. Only 3 wounds, so 3 saves.
Okay, and I have 5-up armor. I don't get a cover save from that explosion.
It
A
doesn't
save,
matter.
save, and a save. Nice.
Cool.
Go
so
guardsmen.
Tank is gone.
I like this tank. They're expensive. Big crater where my beautiful thing used to be.
All right, let's move over here.
Here being where?
We're gonna go over here to this combat squad right here. they're going to pop their combi meltas, or combi flamers, sorry. So there's 5 from that guy, 5 from this guy, and 5 from this guy. Yeah, 5 from this guy right there.
That's unpleasant.
So 15 15 flamers, and then I'm also going to shoot the other 2 guys that have they have bolters, but they're stern guards, so they have a different ammunition. So they're going to shoot 2 shots. They get to shoot ignores cover rounds on you. So they're just going to, these are 3s to hit and 4s to wound, strength 4, AP 5. So 3 guys are going to die so far because it ignores cover. And then I roll 15 dice to wound you, needing 3s again.
Now, because this is all ignoring cover, that beautiful camo cloak from my Commissar Lord is useless in this instance.
Yeah. And we're twin linked because of Vulcan.
So, I'll ask my question in a second.
Yeah. So a total of 12, 15 AP 5 wounds.
Because you can only kill what you can see, there's now a big bald area right there and in front of the tank. I still have a few guys left, but 14 are now missing. So that hurt. Now for my Demolisher Cannon.
So 2 melta guns and 1 combi melta into the side armor. That's a hit and 2 misses, so I get twin linked. Still 1 miss. So 2 hits, side armor 13, right?
Yes.
They
Pen
rolled
and a
pen 14. 8 plus 6.
Aw, okay, so 2 penetrating
2
hits.
pins. You will explode both times for 6 inches.
That'll hit your whole squad. Yay!
Yes, roll them. They're separate squads, so roll 5 and 5.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
So we got black for one squad, purple
Which
for the other.
one's which?
We'll have purple being the closest squad.
Purple is the closer squad. Need 5.
Wow.
Alright. So they survived unscathed from that.
The dice have spoken.
Alright, so now we'll go to firing this group here. And they're going to fire bolter shots probably into this same squad here. So I'm going to figure that out and then we'll... You recording? So I counted up the shots I get, and I have 2 guys in rapid fire, and then the rest are out. The melta guns are out of range. Vulcan's flamers out of range. So I only have 11 shots. That's 7 guys, or it's 8 guys with bolters, 2 of them in rapid fire. You need 3s to hit you, and I'm going to use that ignores cover round again. So this would be 5 guys will die this time.
Okay.
It's going to be...
How many are visible?
Probably 5. One, I mean, your commissar is going to be hit with something. So these 2 would die.
Okay.
Then you need to roll off to see which one I hit, the commissar or the other guy. What we could do is you could just do 3 lookouts if you're going to look out off the commissar.
I would like to do that.
All right, so you're going to do them one at a time. You're good. It's 2. He's an independent character, right?
Yes.
So 2 or better. So this guy will die. Next one. This guy will die. Now, in this case, this guy over here still can die, even though I can't see him because the commissar is looking out.
He is within 6 inches.
So that guy dies too.
Commissar still stands.
Commissar is still standing. All right, so I'm going to snapshot from the storm bolter here into the commissar. 1 hit. That's actually never almost happens. 1 wound.
Okay.
So you can take an armor save on him, or you can look out, sir.
What's the AP?
5.
Okay, so 4 up armor.
So he's good. Snapshot from that one. I don't think I can see you, so I'm going to snapshot over here instead. I hit you again. This storm bolter into these guys.
Okay.
1-0. This one into your camel cloaked guys over here. Holy crap, dude. I just said on camera that this almost never happens, and it just happened 4 times in a row. 1 wound on you over here.
Okay. So
Regular
terrain,
cover save.
5 up, 4 up,
4 up.
cover.
Good.
6, made it.
Alright. Thunderfire Cannon is going to try and take advantage of these guys here.
Please don't.
You have spread yourself pretty good. I think
That was the hope.
We're going to call it just 1. So we're going to do the strength 5 ignores cover round. You will get your 5 up armor save because it's only AP 6.
Alright.
So we'll go right there. That's going to hit because it's skill 6, skill 4. So 1.
Okay.
That's going to go 5 inches, probably hit nothing.
Yep.
It's actually off the board, so Next one, same thing, and the last one will hit. So 2 hits.
Okay.
2 wounds.
All right. 5 up armor. Come on, guys.
1 die.
Saved 1. Yes.
This
All
guy's
right.
probably the closest.
Okay, that's right. We have to take from front now.
Yes, from the closest model. Okay, going to this next Thunderfire cannon over here, we're going to fire into this group here. I have 60-inch range, so I've got plenty of range, so I'm going to go right here on it. We're going to do, the strength 5 ignores cover.
Okay.
So you'll get your regular save. So I hit, I get 3. Wow, that's going to probably be off the table. 8 inches. Right in the middle of that. Yeah, it's off the table. Any part of the hole is off the table, just barely. The next one will hit for 3.
Okay.
Third one will hit for nothing, probably 6 inches this way.
One guy?
One guy, so total of 4 now. And lastly, that's going to go off the table. So only 4 hits.
All right,
so
not
4,
bad.
3 wounds. Regular armor save.
Okay, 5 up.
2 die. So these 2. Alright, while we're standing here, the next Thunderfire will go in the same place.
Okay.
I think we got, one of these models got scooted.
That is very possible.
So we're still hitting for 3. Same thing again. That'll move an inch.
So 2 guys?
It's going to be, well, it was 3 guys right here, and I'm going to hit this other guy instead. So still 3 guys.
Okay.
Well, actually 4 guys.
Dang. No.
Yeah, 4 guys. Second one will hit, so 7 total. Third one is going to go 8 inches. It's going to hit this thing. And fourth one will hit. So a total of 10.
Yes.
So let me make those rolls. 7, 8, 9, 10. Green, choose 10 saves. Just roll the same dice.
All right.
There you go. Pass it off here. So he saved 4 of them.
Yay! That'll be all the guys closest to.
So
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. All right. Perfect. And I made a mistake, and I went ahead and just left it because we started recording and I wanted to play fair, but I forgot to move my land speeders. So my land speeders, at least, are if they're getting shots, they're going to be really junky shots. So I'm going to go take a look and see what they maybe can hit from where they're standing. All right, so this guy right here really can't see anything. If you look down there, and I know the resolution's not great, I can't really see anything. I could take a pot shot, probably. I might have range to his scout sniper guy right there. I can see him. I probably don't have range, but I can pre-measure, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-measure and just see if my Typhoon has range. It doesn't. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fly. I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm going to see if I can legally turbo boost if I didn't move during the movement phase. Hold on a second. Okay, so this guy clearly doesn't have a shot. He's in the opposite corner, by the way. And then this guy could maybe try and take a long shot at the rest of that platoon down there, but I'm not even going to waste my time. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and it's not turbo boosting, it's called flat out for vehicles. But I'm going to go ahead and move flat out. They're fast skimmers, so they can fly flat out 18 inches, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And then it will be, after morale tests, it'll be Robert's turn. In fact, you want to make those morale tests right now, real quick,
Sure.
while we're doing it. This group's fine. It only took 1 wound.
Yep. We have 1 guy left here with the commissar who's stubborn.
He's leadership 10.
Yep.
He's good on a 7.
Standing their ground.
Those guys.
These are leadership 7. I believe they're regulars.
8. Did you have a sergeant in there?
Sergeant is still alive,
And
yes.
is he leadership 8?
I will double check that.
Cool. We're going to find out whether or not he's still there. If not, they're probably falling off the table. And we will go ahead and go to Robert's turn 1.
My company command is holding its ground where it is.
Okay.
We have the last lonely sergeant of that massacre. He's going to hopefully scorch some Space Marine armor before he goes out.
All right.
Our commissar lord is by himself. It's not really worth it to bring that last guy with him, so he's going to challenge Vulcan. See what he can do.
I'm going to accept this challenge. I'm probably not even going to Overwatch. I don't really have anything to lose. The dice and the stats say that I should win that fight, and if I don't, then heck, it's epic to tell about it. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be fun.
This Leman Russ battle tank is gonna do what it can against those bunched up Marines right there.
Okay.
These guys are gonna try and first rank and second rank into the same squad.
Okay.
Take out whatever's left. And yeah, that's all I have on the board. So we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Go ahead and start firing.
All right. So we got 3 snipers. Let's see, they're strength 3 at best, but they wound on 4-ups. So shooting at the vehicle is probably not my best option, so I'm going to shoot for the Thunderfire cannon.
Okay.
I believe we are in range with 48 inches.
I'm sure you are.
Forced to hit. Got a 6, so I can declare a target. And
Awesome.
2 5s.
Okay.
So, wound on 4-up automatically. I'm going to, well, we'll see what we can do with the Thunderfire cannon.
Okay, so on the Thunderfire cannon, one wound. Here's the armor save. Made my armor save.
Okay.
That could have been a lot grosser.
Right.
All right.
So the Lonely Sergeant with his last pistol.
Shooting at this unit, I assume?
Yep, it's a 3. He's part of a regular platoon, so that's actually a miss.
Okay.
Commissar Lord with a bolt pistol.
All right.
Straight ahead. That's a hit.
Strength
4.
5. So 4 to wound me. No wound
nothing.
on a 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Now this squad will first rank, second rank, and I'll figure out all the dice for that in a moment.
Okay.
Failed.
Leadership for the order. He failed the order, so he can't first rank, second rank, but he can still rapid fire with them.
Indeed. So I need to check, see.
All right, so 23 shots because he has 11 guys with las guns and 1 guy with one sergeant.
So I need 4s to hit.
4s to hit. Ooh.
That's how I roll.
My dice love to hate.
So out of 23 shots,
yeah,
we got 8.
8 hits. So it's more like a third than a half.
And need 5 to wound.
5 to wound. 4 wounds though.
Might just get lucky.
That's well. If anybody's ever watched me roll armor saves, 2 guys.
Yay!
So that's the closest, and then actually probably this guy. So we'll take that guy out. So
All right, so 3 guys left, and
Yep.
the drop pod. We'll see what the Leman Russ can do. Let's go ahead and roll for that.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so
Gonna center on the hull of the vehicle.
Okay.
And knowing how I roll, hopefully not hit my own guys.
that'll be an inch, right? 'Cause
Yep,
you're
an inch.
Ballistic skill 3.
Yep. So an inch in the direction I did not need. So that will not be a single Marine, but that's still over the...
Still 3, or still a hit on that thing.
Yep, that's
Right.
strength 8 versus
8.
12.
So 4 will glance me. A 6
6.
will pin, and it's open top, so
That's a
at
5.
5. So it's immobilized. It already counts immobilized. We lose a hull point, which and a gun, I believe. It drops the gun.
So it's no longer a threat.
No more gun. All right, cool.
Now I just realized I made a mistake by targeting that and not the Marines.
Yeah,
So
but then again, that would be like a 5th edition. That's something you would do in 5th edition, is because you had to have the hole on the vehicle. So, if you targeted it like this, like you would per 5th edition, you wouldn't do damage to the vehicle, or you would have to do this. Is what I'm trying to say, because if you'd hit, then you would have gotten the guys and the vehicle. But in 6th edition, you can do this and get the guys and the vehicle. Which,
the
you know,
heavy
'cause
bolter
there's
is
no one
now
at
useless on the drop pod.
Oh yeah, because you targeted the guys specifically. Oh,
Yeah.
There you go. That's double damage. All right. Well, they need to make a morale test because 2 of them died. So here's their morale test. They fall back with a 12. How far are they falling back? They fall back 9 inches. So, and then he'll move that, and then you want to charge with your commissar or your sergeant.
The sergeant will charge, see what he can do.
All right. Which unit is he charging?
The closest, right there.
These guys. They're gonna overwatch you.
Okay.
They're gonna just try and get you.
7 inches on the charge.
1, 2,
You can do it!
3. There's 4 guys with. No, there's 5 guys total. There's 3 guys with bolters and 2 guys with melta guns. So we're gonna do the wounds on 2. So black is the bolters, purple is the melta guns.
6 is the hit.
6 is the hit. 1 hit, 2 hits so far
With bolters.
with bolters, and then the melta guns are twin linked. 1 wound with a melta. Or 1 hit with a melta, I'm sorry. Does the melta kill the guy? Yes, it does. So he's killed before he can run in.
Oh well. Now, the Commissar, does he have range on the charge?
I'm not going to overwatch.
5 inches. He's in.
All right, are you going to declare a challenge?
I'm declaring a challenge.
I accept your challenge with Vulcan. All right, so I have to do my pile-in moves at initiative 3, and then we'll do, or initiative 4, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I piled in as much as I could, only 3 inches to try and base, but obviously I don't actually base because he's in a challenge, or he's not considered part of the same combat. But anyhow, so Vulcan, he has 3 attacks. His weapon skill 6. Your weapon skill 4, I assume.
I am weapon skill 5.
Your weapon skill 5. So I hit you on 3 still, all 3 hits, and I'm strength 6, so 2 to wound you.
Yes.
So 3 invulnerable saves, and he's
5 up invulnerable.
He's strength 6, so if any one of these go through, it'll kill you.
Made 1.
And 2.
Took 2.
So he died.
Alas, poor York.
And I will consolidate 6 inches. Wow, there you go. That just sealed the doom of that tank. Alright, so my turn 2. Roll while I'm standing here. Let's see if my other 2 drop pods come in. I need 4s because he has an astropath that's still alive. So 1 comes in and 1 does not come in. Alright, here we go. We're going to go right here. We're risking it. We're pretty close to the table edge. I will hit. So we're okay there. And then we'll get out within 6. We'll go ahead and stay as 1 squad just because I know he has vendettas. I know that they're going to shoot me up a lot, and I want to give him less kill points since we are a kill point mission. Alright, so I dropped this into terrain, so it needs to make a dangerous terrain check. It broke its gun, and that loses a hull point too. And then Robert was talking about how, at least in 5th edition, if you got out of a drop pod in difficult terrain, you had to count it as dangerous terrain.
Or any vehicle, because you did count as deep striking, and then you entered that terrain.
Okay.
Terrain.
So we're just gonna assume that he's still correct. I don't know where the rule would be to conflict with that, or if it doesn't or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll dangerous terrain checks for the whole unit, just on the assumption that he's correct. So I failed 1. I get an armor save. Made my armor save. I have some other movement to do still, but that's where my drop pod dropped. And then I need to move my land speeders. But I moved this squad up here. We're going to try and take shots at these guys. Moved this squad up here to try and take shots at those guys as well. Knocking my own guy over. Also, moving this close to the table edge is going to make it harder for him to go after this stuff first turn with his vendettas, because they're going to have to zoom past me to a large extent. I mean, he's going to be able to crisscross with some of them, but it's going to make it more difficult. These guys had a 6-inch consolidate at the end of the last turn, and then they moved another 6. And then these guys moved. They got their 3-inch consolidate when they came back, and then a 6-inch move. And I went ahead and just moved them 3 inches up because that got them within rapid fire of these guys. So I'm going to move my land speeders and my thunderfires if need be real quick, and then we're going to go for shooting. All right, so moved this other land speeder to go back and hide. That one moved up a little bit to get a jinx save. This one moved 12 inches over here. It's going to take some shots, and maybe if there's remnants of guys here left, since most of the fire that's going to come at them is going to come at them from this direction to begin with. So, shooting. This unit has to go after this tank. We got to get rid of it right now, so I'm not going to be able to shoot this platoon squad down with it. But I have 1 melta gun that's hitting it in the side armor, and then I'm popping the combi meltas, so I have 3 meltas that are in its front arc. All within 6 inches. So black is the guys that are within 6 inches, or black is the guys that are in the front arc. Twin links. Everything hit. First one, these black ones are getting in the front. I bounced off with a 4. Second one will glance you and then the third one will pin you, and then the one in the side will pin you. So I have
2 pins and a glance.
2 pins and a glance.
Go ahead and do the glance first.
That 6 will become an explosion.
Okay.
So
how many inches?
It explodes for 4 inches, which will hit 3, 4 of my guys.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 of my guys. So he's going to roll for that right now. 2 wounds. Let's see, this guy's going to need to take a save, because he's the closest, so we'll take saves on him. He's good. He's good. 2 saves?
Yeah, just 2.
Okay. And here's that for you, sir. Okay, coming up next, we have this Stern Guard squad within rapid fire range is going to fire at the platoon squad here. We're going to do 2 guys that ignore cover and then the melt-a-gun. He will get a cover save against the melt-a-gun because he's firing through his own drop pod. So everything hits. And 4 guys die and 1 cover save.
For the cover, failed.
Okay, so 5 guys die. Closest to 5. All right.
Oh, wait, oops. Put a guy back. There we go.
Perfect. Okay. This drop pod broke its gun, so it can't shoot. But we're going to shoot with. We're gonna wait and see. Actually, we're gonna fire this Thunderfire cannon at you. I can see that guy. I know because you can see me. Ta-da! All right. So I'm gonna shoot at this guy with a string 5 ignores cover. I'll hit 4 if I hit. Scatter die. Thank you very much, Robert. That's going to go, Robert, do you mind coming over here and measuring for me? We go 3 inches that away from this center guy. And my template, there we go.
So 3 inches centered on, that'll be 1 guy.
1 guy. Okay, second roll. It's going to go that way 5 inches and do nothing.
Probably, yeah.
Not gonna hit, it's going to hit the building here. Third one will go 2 inches this way. So that's right out in the middle, nothing. And last, we'll hit.
So 5 altogether.
5 altogether. You will get your armor save on this. So 4 wounds.
Need 5s.
2 guys.
Yay.
2 guys live, 2 guys die. Okay, that was that Thunderfire cannon. We'll shoot this second Thunderfire cannon at you. I think we're gonna go over here to this guy. Actually, he's gonna shoot at you. He's gonna do the template. He's gonna put it right there.
Okay.
And
that'll be 2.
2. If I hit, 1. See if I hit. I do hit 1 and a 3. So that's 2. Second Typhoon will go off the table. And then my Heavy Bolter will hit twice and will wound once. And then the missile will wound twice. So a total of 3 saves, 3 cover saves.
So at this angle, that would be a 5 up?
4 up, because I'm shooting through this building here, basically.
Okay.
So 1 die, or 1 lives, 2 die. Okay, so that was that. Now we're going down to the other Thunderfire cannon. That's this one right here, right there. He's going to go right there and
just by himself?
Just by himself, just 1. We're going to go after this guy then. Can deviate. Well, we're going to go after the middle guy.
You don't want to deviate into your own squad?
I don't really care to deviate to my own squad, no thanks. So 5 ignores cover. That'll hit.
Just 1 guy?
So 1. Second one will go off the table, 3 inches. Third one will go 3 inches this way.
That'll be
middle guy.
Oh, middle guy. So
yeah,
just 1?
Just 1.
Okay.
Okay, and
so
4th one will go off the table again. So 2, 1 armor save.
5 up? On a 3.
So he did. The closest guy dies. You're down to 2. Okay, now we're going to start. We're going to shoot this drop pod at you. Do you want to see if my drop pod's got range to you there?
What is the range of it?
24.
24 inches.
No, we were
barely out of range.
Would have had it at the beginning. Killed off too many guys. Okay, that Typhoon missile, that Typhoon speeder, right there. If you can see it, I'm gonna go ahead and put my finger over it so you can see it right there. That guy, bing, 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 is gonna shoot at you. You want to check from there to see if he has heavy bolter range?
36 inches.
I'm pretty sure he does. There's the edge. Nope. There's the edge of base. Nope. I'm out. Is that where's the front of the weapon?
That is right from the weapon.
Okay, so I am out just barely. So just the Typhoon. We're gonna fire 2. We'll fire 2 crack missiles. Do you want to see if from the angle of the type of this land speeder, do you have cover?
From one missile, I do not. From the other missile pod, I do.
Okay, so purple is the one you do have cover from. Black's the one you don't. We're just shooting crack missiles. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So they last minute reprieve there. Maybe I might shoot the other land. I might shoot the other or
Thunderfire.
Thank you. That thing added up.
So should I make a morale check
No,
now?
just go ahead and wait because I might shoot elsewhere. Well, or I might shoot at him from elsewhere. Okay. So over here, this squad, all my guys can see. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot at you. We're in rapid fire range. So that's, and the missile launcher is going to go ahead and shoot a,
solid.
No, he's just going to shoot his bolt pistol.
Okay.
So I'm going to get some dice. Okay, here we go. So purple is the melt, the black are the bolters. Melt and mist, it's twin linked, it hits.
You're picking up all the misses.
Yeah, pick all the misses out. Okay. So that's all hits.
Average toughness 3.
So
anything but ones.
9, 10 cover saves. One of
Alright.
them insta killing. And I can see everybody in the unit except for this last bloke there.
Which would be the commander.
Okay.
Alright, just a second.
Okay, so he's going to roll them 5 at a time because I can only see 5 of the 6 guys in the unit.
So 4 up cover.
4 up cover, so 2 die. That would be the closest 2.
Okay.
Okay, now another 5.
Well, now we can
Or another
see
4,
3.
sorry. Yeah, so now 3. So another 1, that was Disaster Path next.
So, which was the one I wanted to keep alive. So you got 2 more.
2 more, one of them is insta-killing.
We'll try the cover first.
Good.
Okay.
And the insta-killing cover dies.
Failed.
Which is
So
that guy.
I lost all my snipers. All I have left is an officer of the fleet, which slows his down his deployment, and my commander.
Okay. And on that note, we're going to go after them with this squad right here. We're going to go after them with the further back squad. So we'll check line of sight and stuff here for a second. All right. So these 5 right here are going to shoot. They can see both these guys. They're within rapid fire, the closer guys, so they can all rapid fire. They have combi weapons. I'm not going to shoot them, so I'm just going to fire straight up 10 shots. I'm going to do the ignores cover round. So if I wound him, I'm just going to do wounds because he's got only 5 up armor save, and they're strength 4, AP 5. So there's 10 shots, 9 hits, looking for 3s. So there's a total of 7 wounds. How many wounds is your commander? Has 3. That's going to be enough to kill both of them. He doesn't have better armor than 3 up, than 5 up.
No, you have to purchase the better armor.
Better armor. Okay, so then he takes 7 wounds, and the next guy takes the remainder, or vice versa. Okay. All right. So this Thunderfire here, we're gonna check and see if it has line of sight. So there he is. If you can see, let's see from my view before I look through the camera, and I'm like, oh, I'm blind. I can't see. All right. So the camera has really bad resolution, but basically I'm seeing if I can see those 2 guys back there. And now I'm gonna test and see if I have range. Rob, do you mind coming over here? We're gonna do the range test here. This is kind of a fun thing to have on camera.
Alrighty. Which?
So that Thunderfire cannon, 60 inches, does it have range to these guys?
That's 60 right there.
That's 60 right there. So yes, I have range to them. So I'll do the strength 5 ignores cover shot again. And as before, I can only hit 1, so I'm gonna hit the closer guy. That'll go an inch. There's a 4 and a 1, and it's going that direction. So I'm still going to hit 1. Second one, it's going to go 4 inches that way. It's not going to hit anything. Third one is going to go 1 inch back the other direction. So that actually might hit 2. So yeah, it's just going to, if you check, see there, I'm centered over the half the model, and I go an inch, so it will clip. It'll clip both of them. So a total of 3. And my last one will hit for 1. So a total of 4 with strength 5. So 3 wounds. I rolled a 1 on that guy. And you get armor saves.
Come on, Lady Luck.
So he saved 1, 2 died.
I should not go to Vegas.
Well, that was average, actually. Okay, so if I had other firing stuff to fire with, I can't because Rob doesn't have any guys left on the table. But it's going to be his turn too. You want to roll for your reserves right now, Rob?
I will.
You have 3 Vendetta squads coming in. You want to tell us as you roll, because you have occupants, right?
Yes. I have 2 veteran squads with 2 Meltas in each,
Okay.
and 1 with the platoon command squad with 4 flamers, and a guy with a power fist and melt bombs.
Okay.
So
which one are you rolling for?
2 veteran squads.
2 veteran squads. Both
come in, and the platoon command squad is
That'll
in.
come in as well. So everything's in.
So 6 Vendettas coming onto the
6
table.
Vendettas coming on the table. So he's going to move those on the table. He has to zoom, so he has to go a minimum of 18 inches. So he's going to choose a direction with, and they're in squadrons, so he's going to have 2 models that have to stay within 4 inches of each other.
So thankfully I can outflank. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, my choice.
Got it. Okay.
So the 2 veteran squads, my choice.
Okay, perfect.
The platoon squad is coming in from that side.
Coming in from that side over there.
All right, I'll get those.
And that's
moved
good
down.
because I didn't. My setup was perfect for if he had to come on his table edge, not necessarily the other way around. Okay, cool.
Everything came on. We got 2 Vendettas here. The platoon command being transported in the back.
Okay.
Veteran squad being transported in the back Vendetta. And same with over here. The idea behind that is the front vehicle will take most of the hits, so the back vehicle can still deliver its payload.
Cool. Very
so
cool.
Now I'm just trying to figure out, what do I want to shoot?
Good question. All right, where are we
Quite a few
going?
options. So first thing I want to do is shoot what's a threat to me. So anything with still melt-a-guns in the squad. So these 2 Vendettas will shoot this squad right here.
This group.
Yes.
Okay.
With 3 twin-link blast cannons, and then a dozen heavy bolter rounds,
Okay.
which will be in black. They're ballistic skill 3, sadly, but we'll see what happens.
There's quite a lot of shooting.
And praying. So,
4 las cannon hits.
and 5 heavy bolter.
6 heavy bolter.
6 heavy bolter. So
All right, roll the wound.
average. 2s and 2s for these as well.
3. So 4 las cannon wounds and 5 heavy bolter wounds. All right, what am I taking first? Let's see. Probably not obscured at all. Nope, we're right out there in the open. Lovely. All right, so what am I taking first? 4 las cannon and the 5 heavy bolter.
Probably the heavy bolter rounds.
5 heavy bolter rounds. So 1 dies from the heavy bolter, and then the last cannon will kill off the other 4, unless they go to ground. I might as well go to ground.
So 6 up.
6 up. Nope, they all
Not a
died.
1.
Okay, so that whole squad is dead. Gross.
Yay! We finally got our first.
Got a first
Legit kill point.
First kill point. All right. It's all right. This is good. This shows a lot about what 6th edition could be about. So.
Okay. So that's a kill point there. It's a kill point game. They also have melt-a-guns. I want to finish that off. So this might be a little bit overkill, but this entire squadron into them.
Okay, so you're gonna miss out on these 2
2
las
heavy
cannons.
bolters.
2 las cannons and 2 heavy bolters. You're not gonna shoot. So he's got 4 las cannons.
And then
Well,
6.
let's see. Do these things? What about this guy? Probably doesn't have line of sight to him.
There's the twin links, and then 1 there, right there, and right there.
Right, like, and I'm just saying that this guy probably doesn't have arc to hit them.
Is it on a front arc?
Is it a what is the weapon mounted like? Does it get to turn?
You know, I never really considered that because in 5th edition it wasn't a concern, but as these are flyers, these are hull-mounted weapons.
Right.
So there is the very good possibility that it can't turn and shoot.
Right. Yeah. It can't. Yeah. You're stuck at that facing. You can't turn on. You can't turn. Which I probably should have taken into consideration over there too, because at least this last one probably wasn't going to have. It might have had arc. But yeah, we gotta worry about positioning.
We will assume that it does not. So only 2 twin-link glass cannons.
Okay. Uh-oh. Second one missed. All right, and a wound. So one last cannon hit, 3 heavy bolter hits.
So everything wounds. So
Okay, which first?
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter wounds first. Made the heavy bolter wounds, and we're not going to go to ground. We'll just take and lose this guy.
Okay. Is he the closest? Wouldn't he be the closest?
Well, I thought he was the closest to this guy, but we'll go ahead.
From the squad in general.
We'll go ahead and take that guy. That's fine.
All right. Now we have this squadron left. This is a kill point. We're going to shoot that.
Okay. How many last cannons do you think have angle on that?
From front arc, do you think I'd be getting 2? Because if we go from corner to corner of the vehicle, this back end does count as a corner. So, potentially not.
So, two last cannons, or
just 2 last cannons?
Just 2 last cannons.
And then 1 heavy bolter?
And 1 heavy bolter.
So, here we go. I'll just roll right here. Rear armor is 10?
Yeah, it's all 10. 10 all around. So the last cannon pinned me, and the last cannon pinned me. So 2 pins, and here's my jinx save. Nope, go ahead. It's gonna explode.
Yep.
Not that you need to worry about it, because you did 2 hull points, it only has 2. So that's the explosion. And
that's another kill point for me.
I need to have a
leadership
test there. They'll pass on an 8.
Okay.
And then we will figure out, now it will be my turn 3 when we come back, which we probably will do tomorrow. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again, Robert. This is very interesting. We're learning lots of good stuff about 6th edition flyers and stuff. So, okay.